Hello, welcome back to Shopping Tales. If you're new here, hello, my name is Michelle and I am getting ready to show you what I sourced. This jacket, for example. Check out the back, guys. And can we see the back? Let's see. There we go. It is buffalo leather and I paid $9.99. I paid $10 for it. It is real leather. It has these really, really cool leather corset braided. Definitely not my vibe. I'm the opposite of this in real life. I like leather, but I'm not a riding girl. But I just wanted to show you how cool it was because it is wicked cool if that's your aesthetic. Or if you are a riding, it says live to ride. It's the softest leather. I mean, I didn't know buffaloes were that soft. So underneath the hair, I guess, right? So this just says Route 66. Loud pipes save lives. Proud to be an American. Let's roll. And it has, again, the leather corset here. I think it might be a women's because I feel like it wouldn't be men's with the corset. I don't know. Comment below what you think. It doesn't say men or women's. It does have pockets. It says, if I have to explain, you wouldn't understand. So cool. Leather, completely leather. It is the YKK zipper. And here is what the tag. It is new with tags, guys. So it just said it does say it's made in China, so I can't imagine it cost too much. It says it's from 2012, so that's cool. It's a plus size 2X, but I'm an extra large and I don't think I would have been able to zip it, so it definitely runs small. It's not broken in yet, so it's not that real worn in leather. It's just a baby soft. It says buffalo leather. It feels like a calf leather to me, but okay. So it just says diamond buffalo leather, 2X, lining is polyester and genuine leather. It has a pocket in the inside for your phone. It's nylon inside, and that's about it, guys. That's all I have to say about it. I was just very excited that I found something so cool looking for $9.99. All right, moving right along with cool finds. I found 3 Vera Bradley duffel bags. I've brought in these new before, and they're usually $128, guys, new for this duffel bag size. And I found 3 of them. When you're picking up fabric quilted bags of any kind, you want to look at the corners to make sure that there's no wear. These look amazing. I don't know if they were freshly washed because I do smell like a laundry detergent, but there's no wear or tear at all. So I think that the person that donated all of them, in fact, the cashier said that there was more than 3. I just happened to buy the last 3 because the Goodwill was in the midst of closing. And yeah, I ran in real quick. So I will put these through Google imaging and see. This looks like a retired print to me, and some of those retired prints go for I think like $160. So the retired prints, oftentimes people go on eBay or Poshmark or where have you, and they pay up because you know, supply and demand, you can't buy it anymore. I think there's like a Java one that is popular like that, and there is a pink one. I really hope it's this one. But otherwise, I would be happy. Let's see, I paid $5 each. Platforms take a 20% commission. I may list them for like 60 and then go from there. So that is the first one that I brought. And the next 2 are newer to me patterns. This is a hot pink. They do say Vera Bradley all around them. I opened them all up to make sure there was no spills or staining of any kind. Again, these are the large duffel. I think there's one larger. These are considered large, but I think they also have an extra large because I think that's the one that I have in blue. And I mean, they are great. Kind of too big for a beach bag, but I mean, a weekend trip or an overnight trip. I do have a couple trips coming up, and I'm hoping to probably use one of these. I may keep one. I don't know because I do have one already, but I think mine is the extra large. So this pattern as well. I feel like, not sure, but Capri or I don't know. Yeah, comment below if you know offhand what these patterns are. I used to be very good at being able to see it and say, oh, that's the you know, pattern. Not no more, guys. All right, this is probably my favorite. This was the first one that I found, and it was hanging up by the register when I walked in, and I thought that it was more money than it was. I had said, oh, is that priced up? And she goes, no, they're $5, and there's more in the back, and that someone donated a whole bunch of them that day, but didn't get there in time. Probably would have brought them all. So yeah, I was very happy to find them for $5. Let me just show you the inside if you're not familiar. They have 2 side pockets for toiletries and 1 big deep pocket, fully lined. Beautiful, beautiful. These are great because, and here's the Vera Bradley. These are great luggage because they wash for starters, but unless you live, you know, in a big house, luggage in itself is hard to store. And so these, however, are not hard to store. You could literally roll them up and like even put them in a bureau drawer if you wanted to. So yes, those 3 Vera Bradleys plus that leather jacket, I was doing good, and I was very, very happy because sourcing has been a little underwhelming for me the past month. All right, this is another, I think this is just a boutique brand, but because of the style, that is why I bought it. So there we go. The brand is Vicky, V-I-C-I. I guess that's called Vicky. And it is a size medium, very boho vibe dress festival. And I think they only retail for about $70. It is backless. I mean, it's really, really pretty. And it looks to be fully lined, which is great. That says a lot about the brand. They're not cutting corners by just putting the lining, like making it stop at the knee. So it's a it's a crisscross back and a beautiful boho vibe maxi dress. I pay $6 for my dresses, and I will probably list it for $40 and then possibly take offers from there. All right, I found one swimsuit. I wish this swimsuit was in my size. It is not, because I am going on a cruise in about a month, and I would have loved to have worn this. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a one-piece swimsuit meets semi-lingerie vibes. See, it has like a little sheer skirt, and it ties in the back. It's so, so pretty. It has a built-in bra. I thought it was Cacique at first because they had so many Cacique, which is a brand that Lane Bryant carries, Cacique swimsuits. And but they weren't a full piece suit. They were, I think, tankinis. And at my Goodwill, if it's a bikini or tankini, they're $5 each. And I'm not willing to spend $10 for a swimsuit to flip it and make like $10. So this is size 22 plus size Lane Bryant, and they do date their pieces. This is from 2023, so it's not too old. Thick straps, very supportive. Again, built-in bra, very supportive. And yeah, it is a swimsuit. I'm like, is it a swimsuit or is it lingerie? No, it's a swimsuit. It's a swimsuit. Very, very pretty. Probably come out really good in pictures. So I think they do retail for over $100. And I love spending. I love spending. I usually get about $50 for the one pieces. And if I would have bought the bikinis, I might have gotten $40 and spent $10 to make $30, but then they take a 20% commission. And again, time and energy, you know, trying to hang up a bikini to make it look good, you know. That's just not my vibe. Okay, so the next thing was, again, I'd probably keep this if it was my size. This is a very good, well-known bra. It's their seamless one, and it is by the brand NYX. NYX. I will put right here how much they retail for. But it feels like a Skims dupe. And what size are you? It wasn't my size. Oh, XXL. So yes, and I list all my bras for $25, and I generally take a $20 offer. Okay, moving right along. Okay, this is not exciting at all, but I do have fur babies, and I buy pee pads, which are expensive. Get them on Amazon, but whenever I find them, when I find them secondhand and they're new, I always get them. These are the super large ones, 10 count, and they were $1 for 10. So yes, I brought 5 packs. So I got 50 here for $5, which is a lot cheaper. And they just, you know, everybody knows what a pee pad is. I don't need to tell you about that. But my little fur babies go on those pee pads, and that is why I brought them. All right, I brought this really cool vintage. It looks 70s to me, possibly 60s. These cutest little lucite handle, rose, shabby chic, croquette, cottagecore. It is so cute. I could just see someone a lot younger than me, someone young, carrying this, and you know, putting it next to them, maybe doing their makeup. Maybe if they don't want to use it as a purse, I'm going to say that you could keep it your daily makeup, because look at this. Okay, it has a mirror, which I absolutely love. So I just picture a teen girl really enjoying this, propped up on her vanity with her favorite makeup in here, and using this mirror and doing a look of the day. So cute. And then there. So pretty. And it does have feet at the bottom, and it was $5. $5, guys. All right, and let's see. The last bag, this is just one of those big blue IKEA bags, which is now empty. And this is just a Trader Joe bag that I usually take with me. And I put my shoes in here so that the shoes are not touching the clothes. I'm not sure why I do that, because I make sure everything is clean. I clean all my shoes, I sanitize, so I mean technically. But I do have 3 pairs of shoes here. The first pair are Polo Ralph Lauren men's with the little teddy. They're so cute. So cute. And they were slippers. She charged me slipper price. Usually I pay $5.99 for my shoes, but I remember she said, oh, those are slippers, that's going to be slipper price. And I don't remember, maybe it was like $1 cheaper, like kids' shoes are $1 cheaper. But yes, these are so, so cute. Again, I wish they were my size, but they're not. I mean, they're men's, but unisex, and they are size men's. Let's see, they're size 9. The Brennan Polo Ralph Lauren Bear, genuine leather, and that's about it. So they are a men's size 9. You know what? Maybe they will fit. They're so cute. Do I really need another pair of slippers when I have like 6 pairs of Uggs? I don't, so they have to go. But they are cute. And I will probably put them up for like 40. All right, moving right along with men's. Sitting right next to them were these. I wonder if they're also a size 9, maybe the same person. These are CVs. And not a very well known brand, in my opinion. I don't see them too often. I don't sell them. I sell them maybe once a year. I'm not even sure how much they retail for, but they are like new. I did the shoe test before purchasing, and they even, you know, maybe they are new. They don't have anywhere at all. I mean, not even so much as a pebble on the bottom there. And yes, I'm going to wash my hands afterwards. I know that's triggering for people that touch bottoms of shoes. These do look like they weren't worn, but you know, what have you. They still have the paper in them. No footprints or anything, and I could smell the leather in there. They smell like that leather, that suede leather. So I don't think that they were ever worn. They remind me of the Wallabies, the Clark Wallabies. They have like that rubber gummy sole. They're really cool. What size are you? They are USA. They're called the Hayward Tobacco Color Men's size 10. Men's size 10. All right, and the last shoes that I brought were this little, which I didn't even know that there was a Kate Spade Gap collab. I don't know why I was surprised by it, because there's Kate Spade Target collab. But these are Kate Spade Gap Kids in a size 5. And I remember she said they were $4.99. So I paid $4.99. There are currently 2 pairs listed on eBay, one for $59, I think one for $49. So yeah, they're not, I don't know when they came out, but they're not very popular, I guess. There's not a lot of them in circulation. Maybe people are buying them. Maybe people bought them and keeping them because they are clearly for Christmas with the red bow. They are satin. They do have leather soles. So being, I don't know if Gap still uses real leather. I know Kate Spade uses leather and pleather, but these are genuine leather inside with a red satin Christmassy bow. So these are really, really cute. I will probably list them for $50. And they'll probably sell in a couple months for the holidays. And that is it, guys. I don't know how many things I got here, but was very excited to find this amount of stuff going to 2 thrift stores, and I spent 30 minutes in each thrift store. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a good one. Bye-bye.